Thank you for tuning in to Jadedparts.com or SlotCarcast.com, whichever channel you're watching from. Today I'm going to talk a little about this newest part we've created. Garth and I have been working on something for people. Now, if you use a Professor motor controller, you've probably seen one of these before. The grip, the trigger here, is for one finger, and you would obviously drive like this. Now, for me, I like to drive with two fingers, and obviously you can't fit them on here. I've seen people that sell new triggers for this or other parts that get printed, and you have to take your controller apart, make sure you don't lose anything in the process, put it on, give it a try, and if you don't like it, you gotta take it back apart, and it's kind of a pain for guys who are just casually racing. So what we've done here is we've created these called Clip-N-Grips, and what you do is you'll take your controller, and that hole is where everything's going to center on. There will be nubs in here that slip into that, and then it triangulates on your current grip here to keep it kind of steady. So you'll put it on here and then press it on. You can see it clips in. It's not going anywhere. And now you have a dual control for your finger. And one of the first questions that you're going to ask when you put it on is, hey, is that going to limit my top speed, my resistance? The answer is no. That was the first thing I checked as well. Your controller, when you hit full speed here and it touches on that sensor, that I can't remember what that's, I don't even know what that's called actually. But when it touches there, you're at full speed, whether you keep squeezing or not, you're not going to go any further. And so obviously you can do what I've done is hook this up to an ohm resistor meter and just make sure that it's still working. It absolutely should, so it won't interfere with any of that. So this first controller is very flat, I would say kind of like a slotted controller where you have just a flat, smooth surface with barely any texture. The texture just kind of follows the curves of the controllers here, so you got full range there. That, if you don't like it, you pop it back off. You don't got to take anything apart. The second trigger we have here, same thing, it snaps on. This one I call the shotgun because it reminds me of an old double barrel shotgun I used to own. So you can still drive if you prefer to drive with one finger. I don't know how you would do this, but if you wanted to drive with one finger. But I've noticed guys are driving with two fingers and they like to have that centered there, and they'll use two fingers like that, or I guess one finger if you really wanted to keep your hand open. But again, if you don't like it, unclip it. This third Clip-N-Grip here is kind of an extreme case. It'd be very odd for somebody to want this one unless they had a specific reason, but this is super long. Same thing, clips in, but this can give you three fingers. One of the things I designed this one for is I know somebody in our club started to get arthritis in his hand, and his hand gets sore at the end of the day. So this will give you, if you're at full speed, most of your weight pulling can be on your bottom fingers, and then when you get into the corners again, just flip to two and then squeeze with three. Gives you choices and options here. And we've made these so far in 3 or 4 different colors, so I'm going to try to keep adding more colors to the line, because maybe you have a track with 4 controllers on it, and if you have a red lane, easy enough to put this one on the red lane. What we'll do is we'll put these up on our website. They'll come in packs of 2. You can pick what you want, if you want the straight edge, the shotgun, or the super long one. And what I'll do is I'll include 2 triggers in each package, and you'll get one of the clip-on style and then one of the screw-in styles. This one here is the screw-in style. Let's say you've been driving for a little while and you're like, oh, okay, I'm getting used to it, I like it, and you want to make sure that it stays in. So the screw just goes through the hole and attaches to a nut on this side. You tighten it down, you don't go ham-fisted obviously, you just get it tight enough to where it's going to stay, and then you never have to worry about it slipping. But I gotta be honest, like, I've used the clip-on ones now for a couple races and I haven't had any issues, and I'm not really a big Professor motor controller guy, so it was just nice. I could never do the one finger thing, so it's just been nice to kind of be able to use these and mess around with. So you'll get that when you buy a pack of these. Like I said, we're gonna give you 2 for $13. That's with free shipping. So if you go on eBay and I offer you free shipping, it can be free shipped anywhere in the world. I don't think it's very much on your end. I think you only pay for the postage from your country to you instead of paying for worldwide shipping. So $13 US, free shipping worldwide, and like I said, you'll get two. Of course, you'll get discounts if you order more than one. That will come with the screw, the hex nut, and then the clip-on style. So visit us at jadedparts.com and check it out. Just look for the tab for Clip-N-Grip. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.